Hi everybody, we're here today to talk about EdPuzzle, which is primarily a video hosting website that allows you to take either custom-made videos or internet-based videos and customize them. Input notes, input questions, multiple choice questions, open answer responses, and it holds them accountable. There's some great reporting that you can use within the website here to determine if the students are watching the video, if they are answering the questions correctly the first time, or if it took them a couple of times. You can keep them from skipping forward. The website will allow you to do that. So through that, we are able to just kind of keep better tabs on the students. Sure, you can email a video to a student or email a link to a video on YouTube or something, but it's difficult to really hold them accountable. And this really affords us the opportunity to do so. I have actually gotten away a little bit from using this. It's something I used a little bit in the past, and I actually did a presentation on it at a symposium, a one-to-one workshop, if you will, that we hosted at our school. But I work in a rural farm town, and there are a number of students that do not have consistent internet access, and so EdPuzzle kind of it kind of loses its effectiveness if you are downloading from EdPuzzle. So we've gone more to just a kind of a Google Drive based system, and it's working for us. I grade notes on a day-to-day basis, so I don't really have to worry about whether the kids are watching it, or I don't have to wonder, I should say, whether or not the kids are watching it. I find out on a daily basis. So anyways, let's get to the website. It's EdPuzzle. You look here, you have your classes in order, and you can add as many classes as you need to. Looking back here at this summer symposium, this is something I put together. This is a video that I pulled from the website, actually from YouTube, if I remember correctly, and I had them all kind of sit through it and watch what right there in the presentation. It's like a minute long. I have allowed skipping. You can look at it from the student's perspective. If you want to look at the progress, you can go through and you can see who has watched it, who has not watched it, and these grades right here. I believe I put in maybe just one question, maybe two, either way. It's been a while, so it's hard to remember. But you can grade this, you can export this information, and it's very powerful. When you're looking at your content, again, here's the video I have created. I did a little test run here. This is a lot of some of the old stuff that I've done. Actually, most of it's not in here anymore, but nevertheless. In order to find videos, this is one of the coolest parts. So you can actually upload your own curriculum. All right, you can keep them all tied together with your own school. Okay, so here's me and the math department, and they'll keep your school all together, so you can collaborate with your other teachers in that form. We also have access to all of these different mediums right here. So you go to YouTube, you search for a video. Let's multiplying integers. Did I spell that wrong? Oh, I sure did. Okay, either way, and you get tons and tons of wonderful. There you go. There is our there's the video that I used at that time. And then once you get in there, you have customization. All right, so let's say we're going to use, let's pick a short one. Let's just go with this one right here, the same one I used prior. Okay, so you can play the video itself if you wanted to. You can cut it short. Okay, you can definitely move it as you see fit. And once you have decided exactly how much of it you want to use, you can input your own audio track, which is very helpful. You can actually talk over the video. You can pause it and input your own notes and things of that nature. Audio notes, oh, there you go. There's some more information. So we have the crop feature. We have our own audio track. We can put on our own audio notes. And here is the real highlight of the show. we are going to input a question here. Okay, so here's a question right here. We're going to put it in there. What do I want to say? I want to say, let's do something that's multiple choice. So what, I don't know, what number is your favorite? That's not it. What number do you prefer? And then down here you'll say 2 and 24, and we'll add an answer and say 15, and we'll add another one and we'll say 200. Okay. And then you mark which one's the right one and which one's wrong, and all that different stuff. And yes, you can have multiple correct answers. In fact, I'm going to make those 2 middle ones the correct answer. All right, and then we'll save. So we can preview. It shows you right here. Okay, hey, I got a question right here. All right, so when I'm going to play it through, here it comes, and now it stops, and I have my question over here. So this is what they're going to look. I'm going to click on it. Oh, it won't actually let me answer the question, which is fine. You get the idea. So then when you're finished, you're saved, you finish, and you will be able to assign it into a class. All right, so the summer symposium, whether you want to prevent skipping or not, you can assign a due date. You can add a class right here. Let's add it to my test class and assign. Okay, and so we go to my content, my classes, Thompson's test class, and there it is. That's what we just watched. So a very powerful tool for flipping, for blended learning, just for creating a review video and you want to see whether or not the kids are watching it. It's a great way to kind of keep everything organized and a great way to collaborate. One thing I just realized I forgot, the ISTE standards that this technology would fall under. I chose the Educators Standards 5A, which deals with fostering independent learning environments. Just because I think that there's a certain amount of self-discipline that goes into into taking notes from a video screen and answering the questions. You're developing those individual learning habits. I also chose, and this is personal for me only, I'm sure, or probably not just me, but I chose the collaborative learning experience, which is E4A. This is something that my coworkers and I have put together. We have a long list of videos. In fact, every lesson of every math class we teach, which off the top of my head I think is 6 different classes, 5 different teachers. Every lesson is on video, and we've all done it, and we have all used EdPuzzle to help distribute that. It's very helpful, and it really has shown a great deal of progress. All the students are familiar, at least with all of our voices, and it makes it a very nice learning environment. So I would strongly encourage you at the upper levels to do something similar. Anyway, I digress. EdPuzzle, use it. It's awesome.